each other. Thank you. Make sure you favorite each other and enjoy the show. Now, Crowns. Crowns is my baby. It's definitely my show about your confidence journey. And I mean your confidence from any point of your journey. So whether you have come a long way and have found your confidence through the stream, through whatever, like you should definitely come on, talk to us about your confidence journey. From beginning to end, pretty much. These comments are distracting me today. Pretty much from beginning to end, we talk about the good times, we talk about the bad times. I call the bad times the saboteur. So we talk about the saboteur, we talk about, the ups and downs of confidence, what that looks like for confident people, and how you can maybe get some tips and tricks at the end of each interview as to what you could do today to get to a higher level of confidence. There's steps, little baby steps, just one step at a time. It's easy once you start the work. Okay? Now, who am I? I'm Queen Lala. But who is Queen Lala, right? Who am I to tell you guys about confidence? Who for me, I like to say that I was and am a bigger woman. I was a fat kid growing up, and I was fine. I didn't know that I was a fat kid, if you will, until I started getting bullied. When I started getting bullied for being fat, I, did what any kid would do, and I went home and I told my family, and they told me it's okay, it'll be fine. It just means he has a crush on you. It means he thinks you're cute. I didn't like that answer. I was like, you think I'm cute? That's horrible. So because I hated that answer, I started to lose weight. And as I lost weight, I started to see a version of myself in the mirror that I didn't like. And I had to figure it out in some steps that it was the weight that made me feel more confident. I felt like myself. I felt like me. I felt like Lala with the weight on. So I gained the weight back, and I've never been better than ever. I maintain my weight. My weight fluctuates. Soon you guys will see me get a little slimmer. I got a couple more pounds, and then I'll be at a more comfortable weight. As I've gotten older, I found that being a little thick is better than being a round little dumpling. So, but nevertheless, you have to sleep with yourself. You have to deal with yourself. You have to love yourself. Whoever you lay down with at night is who is important to you. So we're going to talk to Top Badge Panda about that right now. Let me see them panda emojis. Turn the comments back on. Let me see those panda emojis in the comments if y'all are ready for Top Badge Panda. Let me see it. Ooh, and I need 19 more of those roses from 19 different people. Ooh, Juvie, I see y'all. Valerie, I see y'all. Miss Jem. Okay. Y'all give it up for one of my favorite Top Badges, Top Badge Panda. which one I was gonna get. Welcome, Sandra. Ooh, not me having this is my first day, obviously. My first stream. I've never streamed before. Welcome in, Kansas. Thank you so much for coming on today. Please tell the folks who you are if they don't know, because that's crazy. But please introduce yourself to the folks and any events you have coming up.
And I've been streaming on here for 4 years and 5 months. So I never thought I'd be a streamer. When I came on here, I came on during COVID. I just came on here to kill some time before, things would die down. But then ended up loving the platform, and people told me to stream, and then we just went from there. And I stream. You guys can catch me in the mornings at usually like 8 or 9 in the morning, and pretty much every day. And then every now and then, some nights I stream like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I do fave parties every Sunday, 6 p.m. So if you're trying to get your faves up, come through. I'm hosting a Royale in December. So it's like the biggest Royale on the app. So I mean, try not. And if you've never seen a Royale, definitely come watch. But,
yes, you have some good. This is not your first Royale, right? Am I mistaken?
No. I've hosted
I thought so.
Hosted quite a few. I've been in a few, but I've hosted like 4 already.
I thought so. Yes. You and somebody else have some really great Royales. I can't remember who it is right now.
Ron and Chris has really good ones. Talking about, I don't know that.
I love it. Okay, so I'm really excited for this interview. I love that sometimes you come out of the panda mask, but most of the time you keep the panda mask on. I met you in person, obviously, without the panda mask.
Yes.
But I want you to tell the folks about how the panda mask doesn't really define you, that you're a confident person without it anyway. So please tell us about that. Please tell us about how you got to a confident space where you were able to take off the mask, you were able to, find your confidence. How did that journey come about?
Well, when I actually started on here and I streamed without the panda face. So I guess I'll break down the story of the panda face and then why I do face reveals. So when I came on here to look for someone, and ended up finding streaming, and I just started off as a supporter before I started streaming myself. And some of the people I supported said, "Hey, have you ever tried streaming?" And eventually I streamed. And so I would cook on stream and I would show these lights. I was into home automation, so making your home pretty much smart home. And so I have a daughter, and I'm in the city, and like her mom and stays like 2 hours outside the city. So when COVID was going on, it was pretty heavy in the city of Atlanta where I'm at. And we thought it would be better for her to be with her mom. I'm very close with my daughter, and I do everything with her. And I'm a type of person who likes to have fun. I like to do good things. So on stream, people are used to seeing me with good energy, all of that. And so not seeing my daughter kind of had me down for some time. And so I didn't like feeling like that. So I decided to do something different, because I know a lot of people are feeling a certain way, because some people are, have loved ones in the hospital, in other states they can't see because they can't travel. So I said, let's do something to make everybody laugh. And I do this for my daughter. I do this panda face for her sometimes whenever she's down. So I just said, fuck it. For one day, we'll do a panda face, and we'll just make people laugh and, make faces and whatever we can to make someone's day. So it ended up doing really well. A lot of my regulars were like, "Yo, this is super awesome. This is too funny. You can't just do this for one day." And so they wanted me to make it a permanent thing. And so I thought about it and I said, okay, I'll do that. And that's how the pen thing got started. And then from time to time, I would do face reveals for milestones, because I would get a lot of people that ask me, they had never seen my face. I want to see your face.
Right.
So, I would just constantly do at different milestones or certain events. I would do face reveals.
They're exciting events. That face reveal, I've been to I think two of them, and they're always really exciting because there's always a new wave of streamers and there's always new waves of friends that come through and they haven't seen you. And even in person when you I think either I don't know who came up to who, but when I seen you I was like, oh I was like, wait, I know that face. It's not a face I always see, but I do know that face. Yes, he's very handsome. He is very handsome. He's black and I'm black. Okay. No, but I love. Shh! Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. He's a panda. He's a panda in person. No, but those are really awesome events. I hope you have a new one coming up soon. But I do love. I do love the panda mask, so definitely I'm with everybody on that. With don't change it. Now, when you think of your confidence, when you think of your confidence journey, is there anybody that you can think of that you maybe tried to model your confidence after, or somebody that you looked up to become a more confident person?
Like, you mean when it comes to just like in general, like just being more confident with
Yeah, in general. It could be anybody. It can be a celebrity. It can be your dad. It can be your grandpa. It don't have to be anybody we know. Just who that person is and what are they like.
I don't think I really like. I think what got me out, because I was a very shy person growing up. I think what got me out to like start engaging and talking with people was when I got into magic, and I wanted to start showing some of my friends. I know how to do magic. So I would want to show people some tricks, and as I started showing friends, other people would walk up and see what I'm doing, and it would draw a crowd. And then from there, just having people chat with me, I think that opened up. So just being able to go around to people and chat with people and do that allowed me to talk to more and more people without being like so shy.
Oh, I love that. I love it. That is fire. Super fire. I love that. There's nothing like a good community. There's nothing like even just one person that can tap you on your back and let you know that you're doing a great job. And I love that so much for you. Now, when you think of what makes you feel confident, what is that thing? Whether it's your insides, whether it's your outsides. Like for me, I always say it's my nails. When my nails are done, I feel my most confident self. These are the new set, guys. These are the Wicked nails. We got Wicked coming up on the 22nd. But I always make sure that I have some nice, pretty nails. And even if I'm not all the way put together, the nails are together. So for you, right, his water. Okay. For you, you're most confident. You have a water bottle or something?
No.
Carry around?
I always tell a lot of people, because I've recently been like going more about health, and I'm always bringing up to a lot of streamers about molecular hydrogen. So that's why she's saying water. No, for me, I think when I'm doing good or I feel good, like sometimes I'll meditate and how I'm dressed and just how I'm feeling, I think is like something that boosts my confidence. Like if I'm in something and I'm looking really nice, I feel like that boosts my confidence.
What was that? Truck is saying a fresh retwist.
Retwist, yes, that too. I mean, I have dreads. When my dreads is looking on point, yeah. And I got a nice lineup, nice cut, yeah.
Look at you sitting off to the side. You're like, just talking about it made you go, yeah, what? It's the retwist, trucking. Definitely the retwist. I love that. What is it about the retwist then? Talk to me about that, because that's the real answer.
Yeah, I mean,
tell me about the retwist. Does it feel good when you get it done?
I get a lot of
like, do you want to go to sleep?
get a lot of compliments on my dreads. When I have that going, and like I said, I have a nice outfit to match. It's like I'm looking really sharp, like if I line up, then yeah, my confidence is up there.
Oh, I love that. I love a good blowout. I'm about to go get my blowout at 3 o'clock, matter of fact. So I know all about having some good hair. And I'm a hairdresser. So if you ever want that retwist, you let me know. You guys, welcome in. If you're just joining us, I appreciate every single one of y'all in here today. I hope to see all of y'all again. But this is Panda. This is Top Badge Panda. I hope that y'all know him. I hope that y'all love him. And I hope that if y'all don't know him, you haven't met him before, they all favorite him, because that's crazy if you don't have him favorited. And of course, if you don't know me, I am Queen Lala. I am the host of this here show, and I'm here every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. This is Crown. It's a show on confidence. So if you feel that you are a confident person and you want to get interviewed and talk about your confidence journey, then please make sure you hit that #1 gifter right there, Cinderella, and she is my manager and my admin for every show. Y'all can contact her IG. There she is in the comments. You can contact her IG. You can also contact anybody in Red. They'll direct you to the right place. Of course, favorite yourselves. Favorite the top 3. And Ella and I definitely go together. So Panda, I want to know for you. Hi, King. I see you, Strapper. I want to know for you the bad side of confidence. I talk about this evil little monger, and his name, her name, its name is the saboteur. And that saboteur, it comes out and, oh, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. That negative self-talk, right? That self-talk that just can ruin your day. I want to know, how do you handle the saboteur? What do you do to get out of that space so that you can get back to the confident Panda that we know and that we love?
All right, so I want to say, like, I got picked on a lot in middle school, high school. I was very short. I was very nerdy, and people would tell me at times that, you're not gonna get anywhere in life. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do that. So for me, like, there's times I would hear that and I would feel like maybe they're right. Maybe this is that. But I don't know. I've always kind of pushed myself to say, okay, if this is something, let me prove them wrong that I can do this. And I want to say, as I got older, I got into podcasts and hearing certain people's journeys into success and where they started with no money and how hard it was for them to get somewhere. I feel like the podcast of hearing stories like that kind of pushed me more. And so I would think back to times like that, like even an example on this app where I remember hitting 1 million diamonds, and I thought it was a huge milestone. I was like, oh my God, we just hit 1 million. We just hit 1 million. And I'm telling people on my stream, like, yo, we on the road to top 10 all the time. And then I would put my date box up, and some people would jump in the box and say, hey, hold the horses now. Don't get all too crazy, because you jumping the gun. Like, you just hit your million, you're talking about being top 10 all the time. And I said, yeah. I mean, it might take us some time. It might take us, 5 years or so. And some of them would tell me, I'm not trying to like downplay things for you, but you gotta come. I gotta bring you back down to earth. I just don't see you like the people at the top. They different. And I would say, give me 5 years. I bet you I'm gonna be in that top 10. Didn't even take 5 years. Took me 2 years. But for me, like I said, it was hearing people's stories. I think that gave me more of a boost. I've always been somebody that would try and see if I could do something. There were some things for me in life early on that were difficult. Reading for me in an early age was difficult. I had challenges in certain things. So getting past, I think the only thing I really excelled at in school was math. Math was like my go-to subject. But but yeah, I'd always push myself. And so I wanted to prove other people wrong that said, oh, I couldn't get up there. So I already had a goal, but it fueled it because of people that were saying it's just not going to happen. So I want to say, when I hear voices like that, it's like a challenge. Oh, I'm not? All right. So let me go harder too then. So I think that's what it is for me.
I'm trying to get like you. You're a little bit more confident than me, and I like that. I love learning, so that because that saboteur. Ooh, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. They talk about you can't do it, and I'd be like, I can't. I can't do it. I can do it. No, you can't. Are you sure? I think maybe I possibly can. So I love that. I love that you take it as a challenge. I'm writing that down somewhere. Ella, write it down. Ella, write it down. I love that. That's amazing. I find that it's harder when you're not at that level of confidence to not feed into it. You know what I mean? There's never a time for you where you feed into it and you have to kind of check yourself and pull back.
Yeah, I mean, like there's times where I'm like, okay, I know this challenge is going to be incredibly hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, and then I'll meditate and I'll be like,
there you go.
All right, this is going to be extremely hard to do. Like right now, I'm in a fitness challenge with some friends, and I'm determined to win this competition. But I know the challenge is incredibly tough because what I'm trying to get to is difficult. But I tell myself, okay, it's going to be difficult. I meditate on it. It's going to be a difficult challenge, but we're going to push as hard. And I'm going to do as much research on everything I need to do to try and get to this challenge, to get, to compete and win in this thing. So, yeah.
I love that. So what is the challenge that you have to do?
All right, so there's like 5-6 of us that are in this fitness competition, and so it's a 3-month challenge, and whoever at the end, we're all putting on a certain amount in a pot, and the winner takes the whole pot, and so at the end of the 3 months, whoever's done the most progress in that 3 months will take the whole thing, gets the whole thing. So. And there's some very competitive people in there, Top Badge Red is incredibly competitive. So she's someone that's in
lady?
That's it. Yeah, Top Badge Red. Yeah.
Yes.
Incredibly competitive. Valerie, who you see in the comments, she's also in the top.
She's eating her hot Cheetos. She's not in. She said it's not gonna be me. Yeah. Okay. Listen, we must do something like that too. Then shoot, we must have challenges all over the app. I love that. That's dope, though. I hope that I'll start tomorrow. I hope that you win it. Or that you and Red are neck and neck, because that's awesome that she's doing great too. We love a good fitness challenge, you guys.
Yeah, I do challenges in my stream with people sometimes to kind of push streamers to push themselves harder. So I'll say, all right, I'm going to give you a challenge. And I'll ask them what their numbers are, and they'll say something, I do about, 50, 60K a week. And I'll tell them, okay, if you hit to this number by the end of the year, I will drop you 400 or 500K. And that pushes them to push themselves even harder, And so I'll do that with a bunch of people. There was a time, I think I had 11 or 12 different people in my stream that I gave them all challenges. And for a lot of them, it pushed them even harder. And then for some, they continued with that energy even afterwards. So I think sometimes people doubt what they can really do until they're there's some kind of really big incentive that makes them want to try even harder to try and get there.
Yes, I love that. That's really cool. I see Anime Case said that you helped her like that. So that's awesome. Not you making top badges out here, Panda. I'm trying to get like you. Any other good influencer. We love our good influencers around here. So we meditate away negative self-talk, fitness, healthy body, healthy mind. I love that. Now, for those that maybe don't have the healthy body and the healthy mind, what would you tell them so that they can get motivated and get ready to have that healthy body, healthy mind to up their confidence game? What would you tell them?
There in anything in life, there is nothing that is easy. Everything is hard because even on the journey of streaming and trying to get up there, it's incredibly hard. You have to build up a really good mindset. And so the best way I would say with that is like start with podcasts. Podcasts, like I said, that was my journey. And listening to certain people's stories and seeing how it can be inspiring. And start things small and continue to keep because when you set a goal, like if you set an incredibly hard goal, you're gonna like try and go for it and then fail, and then you're gonna be not wanting to ever do one again. So set something not too easy or reasonable. So that way, even when you get close, you'll be like, I got close. I know I could do this. And I feel like that's something that would boost your confidence. Meditating in the morning for 5 minutes and visualizing like things that you want for yourself in life is something else that'll put you in a positive state of mind. Because I feel like when we all think negative, I can't do this. There's no way. It's too hard. I can't do this. I can't do that. You're putting all of these negativities on you, and it's negatively affecting you. So when you come from a positive state of mind, and you'll see how much happier you are and how much harder you might strive for something. And so when it comes to like trying to build up confidence, start somewhere, start something small, and then find some people that do have confidence that you can probably see, and then talk to them and be role models, or like I said, for me it was podcasts. So that's what I would say with that.
That's definitely something I've done. Like your streams, like travel-based streams, like people that MC, when their confidence is higher than mine, I try to surround myself with the confidence that I want to be. So I definitely have to second that. That's definitely true. What is it called? Let's start again. I think that's what it's called. Let's Start Again podcast. It's B. Simone's podcast, and I love that podcast too. So definitely that. I love that you mentioned the podcast, especially like good speaking, good speakers, good talking podcasts.
And I'll go ahead and throw it out there because I think somebody was asking in the comments. The podcast I'm talking about that got me hooked is called Impact Theory. Impact Theory, and start from the very beginning, like the stories I would hear, and it just got me hooked to keep listening.
Is it on Spotify?
I think so.
Or is it on like
also on Apple podcast?
Apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be on
just put in Impact
Theory, and you can also find it on YouTube. Oh,
YouTube. That's a good one, guys. YouTube. We always talk about YouTube and anything. You can YouTube just about anything. Confidence Podcast. You'll find me. You'll find other people when you put in Confidence Podcast on YouTube. But Impact Theory, I like that. And then, of course, we like to talk about the inner child. And the inner child is the big staple, I feel like, towards confidence. You're going to find your best confidence when you can heal your generational wounds, right? So I want to know, I don't even know what they're called. What are they? Are they cubs? Little panda cub, so young, so little, so short, so bright. He knows nothing. He is unaware of the world. what would you tell him so that Panda could get to his next level of confidence?
I would say don't listen to any of the negativity. Like, people will want to see you fail. Don't listen to the negativity. Don't listen to that negative voice inside your head that says it's really difficult, it's too hard to do this. Anything is possible to learn. Break everything down in steps. Research what you need to learn to get to where you want to be. And surround yourself with more people that have a lot of confidence, that are strive for the things that you want to strive for it yourself. Don't be scared to fail. I feel like that's another one. I think people worry, no one gets everything right the first go around. So just because something didn't work out, don't let that hinder your confidence. Everyone has their own journey. Don't be in a rush to try and get there, and take your time. As long as you're consistent with the process, you'll get there. And like I said, once you complete one thing, it's a huge confidence booster, because it gives you that vibe of like, oh, I can do anything. So
I love that. That's important, I think. Heavy on the steps, though. That's something you just taught me today. Not that you taught me, you re-taught me. You re-sparked in my mind, breaking down those one step at a time, and absolutely, like being okay with failing. I feel like that's always a big problem, a big yuck, is being able to say when you're wrong, being able to admit when you're wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think that's important. I'm glad that you've figured all of that out. Now, thank you so much, Panda. I do appreciate you coming on today. I know you have a busy schedule. I appreciate you so much for coming on. Would you please remind the folks of anything you have coming up? And you're all set. I really do appreciate your time in the interview. I learned a lot from you. I hope they did too. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all learned something from Panda. Drop those Panda emojis. Go ahead, Panda. Tell me about what you got going
on. So again, I stream in the mornings, usually around like 8 or 9. And then pretty much every day. And then I stream at nights, some nights, in the evenings, like around 8 or 9. And then fave parties. I have fave parties every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm hosting a winter battle royale in December. So y'all stay tuned for that. If you don't add me on IG, because you'll see me posting about it. And look out for some new things new projects I'm working on. I do host auctions from time to time. Like I said, this fitness competition is giving me ideas for something with fitness related on my streams that I'm thinking about doing for some people, because I know some people get interested when I talk about some of the stuff that I talk about on my stream. So if you're someone that has a growth mindset, you want to go further, whether it's streaming or in any kind of business, feel free to come talk to me, and I can suggest podcasts, books, techniques that I do to try and, to get you to further yourself in whatever journey you're trying to get to. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, good. You guys, y'all make sure y'all favorite Panda if y'all haven't already. Do you need me to kick you out of the box, King?
Oh, no, I can get out.
Okay. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of your advice today. It was beautiful interview. I appreciate it. We live for interviews like this, so definitely we'd love to have you back anytime too.
Yeah, I love this. This was amazing. Yeah, make sure you hit this queen with me. I appreciate you again. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys. guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. Like I said, it's a short one. We don't have a second guest today, and that's okay. But I do hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day and that you keep feeding yourself positive self talk, okay? And like we always talk about here, your crown chakra. I know that yesterday was a strain on a lot of people, or it was a huge victory for some people too. Either way, make sure that you manifest from your crown chakra that these next 4 years are gonna go by fast. If you know it and you believe it and you speak it from your crown chakra, then it will be, my darlings. I believe it, and I promise you that I wouldn't tell you unless I've done it myself and I've seen it myself. You will manifest things from your crown chakra if you really, really feel it with your whole heart, okay? Anything you desire can be yours. I love you guys for absolutely free. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. I mean, hopefully it don't even make y'all. We'll see. We will see. No jinx, no whammies. I love you guys for absolutely free, and I hope you guys join me tomorrow night for Eureka. It is my game show. It's my new favorite game show, so I hope that you guys come through and enjoy it. But until then, who is that up there? We have Nurse Jem in the building. Nurse Jem is our big crown of the stream. Y'all make sure y'all favorite Nurse Jem. Nurse Jem, if you can shoot me a picture in my DM, you'll get a flyer on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll tag you in it, Queen. But until then, guys, I really miss you.